Hello, welcome to the Correction Unit Roundtable.
First, I got a question. Are you doing the voice for N-Track?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
There you go.
N-Track blocks the online algorithm and gives young people the chance to take control of their lives, putting them on a path to their hopes and their dreams.
Nice. Yeah, I think that last one was the one.
I watched the film and the first thing that I couldn't believe how brilliant all of your performances were. And like hearing this the first time some of you acted before like really blew my mind. So I was just wondering how that came about, how you got into it and how it's been like either acting for the first time or being on set for the first time.
I was in a naughty boy school, like when you get kicked out of school. So they came there, see me. They was like, I want that one. And I was like, gonna pay me? It's like, yeah. The hardest thing is learning how to conduct myself, but I'm getting there slowly but surely.
This isn't like school, this isn't like prison, it's like a science experiment.
So I got casted from dancing at college. There was Cameron in the audience who was the casting director. He sent all my information off to Derry and was just like, she's interested and she understands like the tone of the story. It's like real for her. The experiences aren't too outlandish for what she's experienced. The actual experience on set has just been great. Like everyone's, like Zach said, very comfortable with each other. It is like genuine friendships, and then even like spreading out into the crew, not just the cast. Like everyone's just dead supportive of each other, really.
I was casted from the television workshop, did the audition. So then Derry asked me for the recall and was like, we want you to try it again, but do it in this way. And then he gave me the part. It's been amazing on set, of course, meeting all the people. Because obviously, like Zach said, it's nerve-wracking on the first day, but we all do get along quite well, don't we, guys?
I was just scrolling through Instagram, and he just sent me a paragraph just saying, would you like to audition for a film? I don't know if it's your cup of tea, but it'll be decent. I feel like you'll play the role well. You're confident in front of cameras. So, would you like to try? Literally, I think it was like 2-3 days later, I did my audition and I just felt comfortable doing it. And I thought from there, I just felt like I knew I had the part, you know what I mean? I felt comfortable.
What was the biggest challenge that you all had filming? Like, what's been the biggest learning, the biggest challenge, Zach?
100% cutting my hair.
Yeah?
Letting go of my beautiful hair.
How could you?
I was growing it from a buzz cut when I started this thing there.
You didn't even keep it. I've got mine because I had to cut my hair for The Last of Us. Mine used to be like literally down past my waist, and I had to chop it all off, and I still have it braided in a Ziploc bag beneath my bed like some weirdo.
Did you cry?
No. Sorry, did you cry?
Nearly, very nearly.
I know exactly what you're doing, little bastard. You're not gonna fool me.
Futuristic therapy, yeah? Gonna be fixed in no time.
When you think about filming and the time, what's like, is there a scene that like plays over in your head, or is there a moment that like when you think about Correction Unit that you think of?
Yeah, more time it's probably the first scene that we ever did, bro. That's just the one that always sticks in my mind, even though it was so long ago.
I'm over here, I can't hear you, G.
Look at you, fam, sat there like you got no bridges or nothing, fam.
What? You what?
The fight scene, obviously, just meeting everyone. I remember getting there, it was bare nerve-wracking. When we got into doing a scene, we all got like real comfortable real quick, and it was just...
So my favourite part was probably the scenes when I had the fire extinguisher. Don't ruin the movie already, mate. My favourite part of the set is just being involved in seeing all these cameras and stuff, because before I was acting, I was doing my music, so it was a bit like I was involved in cameras and stuff, but having all these cameras, what's the blue side? The side, I can't even, the clapperboard, it does everything. It was just being in a film, it's just the experience has been surreal.
I think my favourite part that probably everyone knows is my sex scene.
What was it that you had in your mouth?
What was it? It was... It was like, yeah, and then apparently someone put Coke in it. Like,
to make it fizz a little bit?
Yeah, like a bit of Coca-Cola, and I had to smother it.
What is that?
I liked the day when we had all the stuntmen in. I think it was interesting seeing how stunts are performed was really interesting. Like seeing like the behind the scenes of that was really, really cool. And they worked extremely hard because they were kind of going through it. that was really cool. So that's probably one of my favourite days on set. I really enjoyed it overall.
Mark it.
See, I just bopped into TV workshop in it. I got in September in it. So I'd just like to ask, what go on with that?
Yeah? Maybe give me some more words.
Like, what was your experience through TV workshop? Like, how did it help you get to where you're at now? Because obviously you're doing bits.
I wouldn't have been an actor if it wasn't for TV Workshop. I auditioned when I was like 10 and got in. There was like an automated email that came to all the reserve group people saying like, come and audition again, because I didn't go to any of the reserve group sessions. Like, I was a bad student.
Wow.
But then thankfully went back and re-auditioned and got in, and then ended up getting something, and then I've been going since then. If it wasn't for Workshop, I didn't know that being an actor was actually something you could do.
Has Workshop sort of like guided you in terms of like, oh, you mentioned that like you can't go like every single week, but does like Workshop still feel like a part of you in a way?
Workshop will always be a part of me. Every time I go, I like learn stuff from watching other people. I think you'll always keep picking up new stuff and like learning and just practicing it and stuff. But not even just like in terms of acting. I think Workshop's just a really good place for supporting you just like as a person and a human being. Like improvisation's in a circle where you get to see like 20 other people go in and deal with a situation in a different way. And I think that's just like really good for life. Without Workshop, I would have struggled a lot more with like knowing how to deal with situations, but because I've seen so many examples of it in like improvisations and you see what works and what doesn't. And it's just, I think it's a really good and important place, not just for like work and acting, but they're also just really supportive in terms of you as like a human being, which is important.